They said if you hear knocking from room 6C, never knock back. We did.
It was supposed to be a ghost hunting joke. Mark, Jenna, and Luis, 3 college friends on spring break, drove into a dying American town in rural Pennsylvania. The locals avoided eye contact when they asked about the old Mercy Pines hospital. One gas station clerk finally said, "You don't go into room 6C. If you hear knocking, knock back, and you won't come out alone." They laughed it off. The hospital had been shut down for decades, a place where the mentally ill were treated back when that word meant pain. The trio entered just before sunset. Mark had the camera, Jenna held the EMF reader, Luis just carried snacks and a flashlight.
Let's get out of here.
Inside, time felt off. Dust hung in the air like smoke. Stretchers and beds lined the halls. Old wheelchairs faced walls. Dried blood still marked the floor near the elevator. They joked around until the EMF started spiking and Jenna stopped laughing. Room 6C was on the 3rd floor. The door was metal covered in claw marks. Luis read aloud from a paper pinned beside the door, written in faded red ink. "If you hear knocking, don't open the door." "Let's knock," Mark said, laughing. He banged 3 times. Knock, knock, knock. Silence. Then, from inside room 6C, 3 knocks answered back. Luis turned pale. "No. Nope, I'm done." But the door was now unlocked. Mark slowly pushed it open. Inside was nothing but a bed, a mirror, and a single metal chair. The air was ice cold. Jenna stepped forward, filming. The mirror started fogging from the inside. A handprint formed on the glass, then another. Suddenly the door slammed shut behind them. The lights flickered. The room stretched, physically grew, like the walls were breathing. They turned to leave, but the door was gone. Just gone. Instead, there was a corridor of doors, each labeled 6C. Mark tried one, empty room, mirror, chair, then another, same. Luis looked into the mirror closest to him. His reflection was smiling, but he wasn't. It reached out of the mirror and pulled him forward. Luis screamed, but his voice vanished the moment his hand touched the glass. He disappeared inside. Only his reflection remained, grinning, soulless, eyes black. Jenna dropped the camera and ran. Mark chased after her. Every hallway led to more doors. Then whispers. Knock, 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 knock. Mark grabbed Jenna, shaking. "This isn't real. We're trapped in a loop."
Where did the door go?
Suddenly, a door creaked open by itself. Inside, they saw themselves on the floor, dead. They backed away, horrified. The whispering grew louder. Mark turned. A dozen versions of Jenna, smiling, crying. One of them showed daylight. The parking lot. The way out. He grabbed Jenna's hand and jumped. Cut to morning. The old hospital sits quiet. A car is parked out front. Mark opens the door, dragging Jenna with him. They're both pale, covered in dust.
It was right here.
She looks behind at the hospital entrance.
Where did the door go?
Their reflection is still standing inside, watching, smiling.
It was right here.